Hey everybody, I am very glad that you joined us today, and I'm very glad that you're going to watch this lesson. Before we get into our lesson, we always have to do our Bible confession. So if you have your Bibles, you need to put them up to your heart and repeat after me. This is my Bible. I am what it says I am. I can do what it says I can do. I can have all that it says I can have. This is God's Word speaking to me. I love my Bible. Amen. I'll see you later.
Hi kids! Today our memory verse is Proverbs 3:6. In the New Living Translation it says, "Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take."
Hi kids! Today we're talking about a boy named Samuel. And Samuel, when he was a very young boy...
Whoa, hang on a minute there.
Well, hi Mr. Bad!
What? Mr. Bad? Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are calling me Mr. Bad?
Well, you look just like Mr. Bad.
There you go again, insulting me all over again. I think it's just your purpose in life to want to insult me. Now, do you see Mr. Bad written anywhere on my body, on my shirt, anywhere? I do got my badge, though. You see that, don't you?
Well, yes. All I see is the deputy's badge. I don't see Mr. Bad written anywhere.
That's right. I could arrest you for false accusations calling me Mr. Bad.
Well, I'm sorry. Forgive me, deputy. But you look exactly like...
I know. All right. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, though.
Oh.
Mr. Bad, he's the black sheep of the family. I ought to know because he's my brother, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, that's why you look so much like him.
Yeah. So what was we talking about? Oh, at Samuel feller, he was in the lion's den.
What?
Samuel, lion's den, you remember?
No, it was Daniel in the lion's den.
That's what I said. Yeah. Samuel and the lion's den, and the lions ate him up.
No, it was Daniel in the lion's den, and the lions did not eat him up. God saved his life.
Well, I know that there's that Samuel feller got thrown in the lion's den because he wouldn't wash the king's pickup truck.
What? They didn't have pickup trucks in Bible times. I think
What?
you're a little confused. You're not listening. You need to hear today's lesson.
What do you mean I'm not listening? I just told you about Samuel and that lion's den.
Oh boy. Boy, you came to the right place. Today, we're talking about listening to the voice of the Lord.
What?
Yeah, you do need to learn how to listen, you know.
What? Are you saying that I ain't got the story right?
Well, I am saying that there are a few details that you left out, and yes, we can miss out on a lot when we do not listen.
Well, can't nobody ever say that this deputy right here ain't a listener. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Let's watch the lesson, and then we'll see how our friend has listened to the lesson.
Like Miss Hart told you, we're going to be talking about a boy named Samuel. And if you remember last week, we talked about a woman named Hannah, and she prayed for a baby, and she named him Samuel. And if you remember, she gave Samuel to God. Took him to the church or to the temple, and the priest Eli is looking out for Samuel and teaching him things about the Bible, okay? So he is older. I don't know exactly how old he was, but he's in the temple, and right now in our story, it's nighttime, and Samuel is in bed, and he's asleep, okay? So it says, one night Samuel was asleep. He woke up and he heard someone call his name, Samuel. And so he thought it was Eli, the priest. And so he got up and he went to Eli's room and he said, you called me. And Eli said, no, I didn't call you. Go back to sleep. And so he went back to bed and lay down. And he heard it a second time, Samuel. And he went to Eli and he said, yes, sir, you called my name. And Eli said, no, I didn't call your name. Son, go lay back down. And so Samuel went back to lay down, and a third time it happened. He heard his name, Samuel. So he thought it's got to be Eli. So he got up because they were the only ones in the room. He got up and went to Eli and he said, yes, sir, you called me. And Eli said, go back and lay down. And if you hear it again, say, I'm listening, Lord. And so Samuel went and lay back down. And he heard it again. He heard Samuel. And so after he heard it again, he did what Eli told him. He said, yes, Lord, I'm listening. And so it was God talking to Samuel. And the Lord went on to tell Samuel some very important things that we're going to learn about next week. But here's the point of this lesson. Samuel listened to God and he obeyed Eli. And he said, I'm listening, Lord. I'm here. Let me read Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6 in the International Children's Bible, okay? It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and don't depend on your own understanding. So that means anything God tells us to do, we need to trust him, right? Samuel trusted Eli and he said, I'm listening, Lord. And God went on to tell him some very important things. Then verse 6 says, remember or think about Jesus in everything you do, and he will give you success. Isn't that great? So Samuel remembered the Lord God because he acknowledged him. He said, I'm here, Lord, I'm listening. And he remembered him. And God told him to do something very important. He told him to tell something very important. And we'll see what happened next week, okay? See you later.
Woo, doggy, I tell you what, that boy Samuel, boy, he sure didn't do the right thing, didn't he?
Yes, and he listened to the Lord and obeyed Eli.
Did you see that?
What?
That's a jaywalker over there. I got to go.
Oh, bye. Well.
Hey kids, if you like this video, thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And to get notifications, ring the bell.